weather. We got Baggedmilk.
It is.
Lots to talk about today. Grant, you start.
You wrote an article this morning on Oilers Nation about wanting to skip to the end of the Stanley Cup Finals and get this silly season, as you call it, started, eh?
Yeah, I couldn't care less about what's going on right now in the Stanley Cup Finals. All I care about is rumors and trades. I'm so bored of these two teams already, and I'm over it. I haven't watched a single second of NHL playoffs since the Oilers got knocked out. I'm aware of what's going on. I check out the highlights, but that's where my interest stops. I'm ready for rumors. I'm ready for trades. Yesterday, Philly pulled off a trade. Got me excited. Way more excited than any NHL game could.
I always assumed that they weren't allowed to make trades during the finals. I thought there was rules. Maybe that's just the NFL that does that.
I think it's like an unwritten rule. You're not supposed to do that kind of thing, but that's why I was really surprised yesterday to see such a massive trade on I guess it was an off day at least.
Maybe the rest of the NHL is sick of these two teams as well.
I wouldn't be surprised. This is just the worst final of all time. Nobody cares at all outside of Florida and Vegas.
It's actually, I get that, but I will say this. I've been watching a bit of it, and the hockey's good. It's good hockey. I still want to pop Tkachuk every time he steps on the... Like, somebody hit him! Somebody hit the little dick!
Yeah, like I think I liked the hit Tkachuk threw on Eichel the other night. That was a huge hit. You don't see many of those often. I think that's probably the highlight of the Stanley Cup Finals for me.
If
they canceled it,
dislocated his shoulder. I think it popped out. There's the way he was holding his hand down, and he skated to the bench, and I think it probably didn't do a lot of damage to the ligaments or whatnot, or the muscles. Mm-hmm. But I think they popped it back in, gave him a shot, and sent him out there because that was the end of the second, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
He came out and he set up a beautiful goal. Eichel, that is. Speaking of the silly season, this was a Elliot Friedman thing, and he was commenting about the Edmonton Oilers having a go for it sort of mode this year. And I think most of us know that in Edmonton, but it's interesting to hear people actually referencing that outside of Edmonton.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the Oilers are at a stage now where their window's open, and it's either got to be cup or bust. And Connor and Leon both said it once they got bumped out of the playoffs that nobody's happy about making it to the second round. There's no participation ribbons going up here in Edmonton for that kind of thing. So I think having Elliott confirm it just kind of reinforces the idea that the pressure's on. Like, the Oilers don't have a lot of cap space this year. They only have $6 million. We don't know where its cap's going to land for next year, but as of today, they only have $6 million heading into next year. They got to make some updates. They got some contracts to sign. So it's going to be a busy offseason for Ken Holland, and he's got to find a way to make the team better because, like Elliot said, it's cup or bust kind of around here right now.
There's a lot of pressure on the league to increase the cap, right?
Yeah, I mean, the Players Association wants it. The owners would want it. So it's interesting that I always find it interesting the way Gary Bettman talks in the media. He goes, "Oh, it's only going up $1 million next year," and everybody goes, "Yeah, but is it really though?" Because we've just been so accustomed to him over the last whatever it is, 20 plus years of him not telling the truth about anything. So I just imagine it's going to go up a little bit more than that, but we'll see where it lands. Obviously, $1 million would be tough for the Oilers. More than that, ideal, but we'll see where it goes. But I don't believe Bettman at all. You're
talking in your article about waiting for the rumors. The rumors have already started for the Oilers. What do you think about the Carter Hart rumors? Because the Philadelphia Flyers are apparently just getting rid of everyone. They're cleaning house.
Here's the way I look at it. I found the guy that started that rumor.
Yeah.
And that would be akin to me starting a rumor here at Edmonton.
I do it all the time.
So I don't really pay I don't really pay too much attention to it. The story would be great. Having Skinner and Carter Hart as your goalies, like two hometown boys. Like, I love the story. I don't see any way it's possible to make it work. Like, Philly's not taking Campbell back.
No.
You know what I mean? So, like,
they're rebuilding. They're not.
Yeah, like this. So the rumor didn't make any sense to me, but I did like the idea of it. But yeah, it's just kind of we're trolling for clicks. The thing that I've learned about the U.S. teams this year, and specifically some of the bloggers and beat writers down there, is if they key in on a rumor that triggers a Canadian fan base, the page views just flood in. So I'm expecting a lot of that this summer.
Yeah, the other one I keep seeing is the Oilers are going to sign Jonathan Taves. That's an interesting.
Yeah, I've seen that one too.
Yeah.
But there's no indication that Jonathan Taves is even going to play this
speculation.
year.
Yeah.
You know,
he's gonna.
He's having a hard time. So it'd be cool. I'd be into it for the right price, but like again, I can't see it happening. But maybe
It's the silly
Wilder
season.
things have happened.
Speaking
Love
of
silly season.
Speaking of price, thank you for our opening bid tomorrow on our auction for a chance to golf with the locker room on Friday, July 7th at the Arden Roof Systems Charity Golf Tournament at the ranch, all the fixins included. So that is tomorrow. This is an annual thing that we do, and we got lucky this year. We're able to add a signed rookie jersey, Nuge jersey. So that'll be a part of it. And Baggedmilk got the bidding going at $200, which we're going to start officially tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. So
Come at me, listeners. That jersey's mine.
funds go to the Stollery Child Life
You notice
program.
how
so it's
he's
a
all
great
about the
cause.
jersey, not golfing with you two.
He might not even show up to golf. Just take the jersey.
I'll just be there to drive the cart and drink.
All right, there is Baggedmilk, Oilers Nation. Thank you for your time, my friend.
Thanks, boys.
Sure, you can stream